Sancho, ready to go hiking? You ready to go? Let's go.
Your destination is on the right.
You happy to be out? You happy to be outside? Huh? We're not as young and agile as those young kids that just went.
Oh,
I ain't even taking a chance.
It's been a minute, hasn't it, buddy? Okay. Good Lord.
It's been a couple of weeks since we posted a video. We had some family issues back in Texas that we had to go take care of for a little over a week. And that didn't give us any opportunity to shoot any videos, so hence why we haven't uploaded. And you know, it's amazing that just in 2 weeks of not posting, I kind of got out of the rhythm. Yeah, that's a frozen river I'm walking on right now. That's pretty cool. But what I was saying was, is you get out of the rhythm of the equipment and bringing stuff, so all I did was just grab this GoPro and a couple of batteries. I forgot to even get my mics. So we'll do the best we can with what we got. But we got a lot to talk about in this next couple of miles, so y'all hang with us. I know one thing, there's no way to do this without spikes. Good night. Talk about hurting yourself. It's been a few months since we had Sancho out on the trail, so we thought this was going to be a good day to take him because it was supposed to get to 60 degrees. In the last reported trail conditions on all trails, it said there was some ice. I think it's a little bit more than some. But anyway, Sancho don't like standing on the ice or the snow, hence why he's in his backpack. Wow, this trail is super pretty. I mean, the views here is just amazing. This is the second time I've taken this backpack out. The first time it didn't go so well. These little straps right here just kept coming off and the backpack would fall completely off of me. At first I thought it was going to be a POS, but in the end it was user error. I just tied them wrong. So far so good. They haven't loosened up or I haven't lost my backpack yet, so we're doing pretty good. Wow. Man, this trail is awesome. All these little places you can stop and get out on the rocks and take a look. Yeah, this is a really cool trail. The biggest issue is we have to be careful with these spikes on and messing around on these rocks because they don't grip on the rocks very well. And you will hurt yourself. Saying that, I'm going to use 2 hands to get back down. Yeah, sketchy with those spikes on, that's for sure. I just started knee rehab this last week. You know, I'm trying to avoid surgery as long as I can. And I've done the injections before, but they don't last very long. So the next best thing was rehab. And I ain't never done it before, but they did this dry needling thing where they poked needles all in around my knee. And I asked him if they were gonna light them on fire, and he said he could, but he didn't. You know, like them Chinese places that I don't know what it does, but either way, it actually helped out. So I'm being real careful today, especially with these spikes and on all this ice. I'm trying real hard to not injure them, because we got that Guadalupe Peak climb coming up in October, and I sure need my knees to be good by then. And this right here ain't gonna help. That's okay. Well, they're doing good so far. Fingers crossed. Oh, hold on, let me knock on some wood. You know how the wisetail goes. So one of the first things my physical therapist doctor said was I need to get better shoes. And I'm a firm believer in taking care of your feet. And I don't believe in buying a $19 pair of shoes and then complaining that my feet hurt. So I usually buy that expensive brand called On. And the first pair I bought lasted me about 4 years before they started having some wear on them. And I probably put 5,000 miles on them. Maybe that's an exaggeration, but I don't know. And I still have them. I use them for my fly fishing shoes because they dry out real quick, and I can loosen them up big enough to put my neoprene booties in. But this last pair I bought less than a year ago started wearing real weird. And from what he said, it was pushing my knees to the outside and causing undue stress on them. So we went Thursday night to a place called Murdoch's, and they had a pair of these Merles that I bought. Merle. Merle. I said Merle.
You said Merle.
Merle? Okay, Merle.
You reverted back to Texas then.
Was that a Texas slang?
Yeah.
All right. And these I have on now are kind of like high tops with ankle support. So I'm breaking them in today to kind of see if my feet hurt after this. The idea is to have them good and wore in by October for Guadalupe Peak. But we're about 1.5 miles in right now, and so far so good. They don't have near the cushion that the Ons do, because that's like walking on a cloud. So I may have to get some Dr. Scholl's or inserts or something. But either way, the moral of the story is take care of your feet, because that's the only thing that's getting you around. If you take care of your feet, I guess you take care of your knees, your hips, and everything else. And when you get to be an old man like me, that's very, very important. You know, with so much snow and ice down this river right here, I can't even tell where the waterfalls are supposed to be. I know if you look on the all trails and look up this, just some beautiful waterfalls through here. So it might be worth coming back in the summer to see all that. That'd be pretty cool. We've hiked all over this area in the last couple of years and never done the same trail twice. There's just so many up in this area on this mountain and up in this national forest that there's no need to do them twice. But if I was a waterfall, I'd be right here. I can hear the water running underneath all that ice, and it's pretty cool. Just you can't see it, but that's okay. I can tell you one thing about this backpack. I took this little chest strap off because I don't like it. But the more weight I put in this, it just keeps sliding off the shoulder. So I'm gonna put that chest strap back on. To prevent that from happening any further. I'm tired of fighting with it, to be honest with you. I love mossy rocks. You know, when I was younger, everything was a competition. Who could get to the end the fastest, who could lift the most weights, so forth and so forth. I think it was around 50 that I decided I wasn't in a hurry no more. Especially at these high elevations. I had a boss that had to be better than everybody at everything. And he was at the Grand Canyon with his wife, and he saw a group of young military people right up in front of him as they were hiking out of the Grand Canyon. So he pushed his wife so hard, and she ended up in the hospital because he just had to beat that next group of people, especially they're younger than him. He had something to prove. I don't anymore, nor do I even want to. So if an hour and a half hike takes me 2 hours or 2.5 hours, that's what it does. I ain't hurting nobody. It's not like the golf course where you're holding up the tee box. just about back to the truck. Man, there's no way we could have done this without spikes. I was finding loose change all on the trail where people fell and it came out of their pocket. Jeez. You know, that was us just last year when we did Bear Lake and we didn't have any cleats. Man, that was treacherous. Well, I know I did a lot of talking in this video. I had a lot to say. But I appreciate you hanging around. I know you'd rather see the camper, but that's in a month or so. And as soon as I catch my breath, I'll finish this video. Always remember, leave it better than you found it. So if I don't see you on the trail, I'll see you down the road.